Welcome back to Raven's Fandom Rewind, where we slice through pop culture faster than a lightsaber through younglings. Today, we're aiming our Death Star-sized spotlight on none other than Star Wars. Specifically, the OG classic, Episode 4, A New Hope. Or, as I like to call it, the little space opera that could. Alright, let's warp right into the 1977 galaxy, far, far away where farm boy Luke Skywalker winds his way off Tatooine. Seriously, was there ever a protagonist so well-versed in the art of complaining? I was going to Tosh Station to pick up some power converters. Oh, we know, Luke. We know. But buckle up, sunshine. You'll be tapping into the Force and family drama in no time. Spoiler warning. Except not really, because if you don't know this by now, you've been living under a rock. So, we've got Princess Leia, the absolute blueprint for badass space royalty, smuggling secret plans to destroy the Death Star. Of course, she gets captured. Enter Darth Vader, the galaxy's #1 heavy breather. And, let's be honest, the most fabulous cape game in cinematic history. You just know he practices that dramatic walk in front of a mirror. Cut to the Millennium Falcon, a ship lovingly described as a bucket of bolts, captained by everyone's favorite scruffy-looking nerf herder, Han Solo, and his big, hairy co-pilot, Chewbacca. This dynamic duo embodies bromance goals for anyone who's ever wanted to smuggle spice, or just sass authority. Their mission? Save Leia, and in doing so, kickstart one of the greatest cinematic journeys of all time. We can't forget Obi Wan Kenobi, the OG Jedi Master who delivers the bombshell line, "The Force will be with you, always," before promptly ghosting, literally. You know, if all mentors just vanished into thin air when the going got tough, we'd all have abandonment issues fit for a Sith. And let's talk special effects. The first Star Wars was made with a budget that looks comical by today's Marvel Cinematic Universe standards. Those X-Wings? Literal models on a stick. But they revolutionized an entire industry, creating the blueprint for the sci-fi flicks we love today. All hail industrial light and magic. Oh, and here's some behind-the-scenes tea. Darth Vader wasn't even voiced by James Earl Jones originally. Nope, a different actor played the body, and Vader's voice was basically dubbed later. Can you imagine Vader mumbling his iconic lines in an ordinary voice? "No, Luke, I am your father," would hit quite differently if he sounded like your neighbor yelling about a missing Amazon package. R2D2 and C3PO, the galaxy's sassiest droids, deserve their own standing ovation. Between R2's nerve of steel and C3PO running on 100% anxiety, they're basically every odd couple sitcom rolled into two robots. And R2? Literal MVP. Without him, let's face it, the rebels would have been toast. But let's get real. A New Hope isn't just a movie. It's a phenomenon. It made merchandising a thing, turning space wizards and glowing swords into every kid's Christmas wish list for decades. And let's not forget the cultural impact. The movie gave us phrases like, "May the Force be with you," and turned "I am your father" into the ultimate mic drop moment. A New Hope also taught us life lessons, like sticking with your squad no matter what, unless you're Porkins, in which case, may you rest in peace. It showed us that even farm boys with bad haircuts can become heroes. And maybe the biggest takeaway, never underestimate the power of a small, seemingly hopeless rebellion to overthrow an intergalactic fascist regime. It's basically the world's most entertaining TED Talk about hope. Now, fellow nerds, let's not pretend Star Wars is perfect. A New Hope is a classic, yes, but it's also cheesy as an overstuffed space quesadilla. Luke's growth? Fast-tracked like he took a Jedi crash course on Duolingo. And the ending? Blowing up the Death Star is peak cool, but also makes you wonder, why? Oh, why would you design a space station with an Achilles heel the size of a wombat? But hey, none of that diminishes the magic. George Lucas created something that transcends nitpicking. Star Wars doesn't just live on our screens, it inhabits our collective imagination. It's a saga we pass down, generation after generation. And as far as franchises go, that's no moon. It's an empire of storytelling. Another fandom officially rewound. I'm Raven Witchwood, your favorite snarky ginger nerd, proving that nerding out with style beats camping out for Hall H any day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and may the Force be with you, always.